What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Guys Who Trust Me to Drink. That's me. That's Mike. We're them. We're he. We're him. We are he.
We wish.
Listen. It's my morning.
Trying to be him.
It's my morning affirmation. I look at the mirror and I just say, "You are him." And then
You just say he, him, he, him, he.
He, him, Himothy. Welcome in, everyone. Michael, how are you doing? What is up? My guy.
I am freaking okay. Glad to be here. How about yourself?
Bro, I'm doing all right. I realized as I pulled up the stream to type in the new title, I didn't stream at all last week. I was so gosh darn busy. So good busy, not a bad busy. Just busy. So missed everybody, but we're back.
Cheers, man. Ooh, what cup? Hold on. What cup is that? That's freaking sick.
It's a cup from Top Cup. It's an aluminum like solo cup that you can wash and reuse over and over again.
Well, it looks like Captain America. I'm not sure if that's...
It does. It's just supposed to be like America.
Sure.
But I think when you put something that looks like that, it's a Captain America cup. Let's be honest. Let's be real.
Aluminum. It's tight.
Aluminum. What's up, Foxtails?
Hi,
yes, my wife keeps me busy.
Wait, hold on. You get 15% off. Oh, Turbo. No, Crunchyroll.
Huh?
Hold on. I don't know. There's some ad in the chat.
America.
Freaking tight.
An ad in the chat. I don't see it.
Yeah. You probably have Turbo, don't you?
No.
Get Turbo for 15% off merch store. Crunchyroll drop.
Wow.
I don't know what.
How about that?
This is.
How about that? No, I believe this company. I have some of their regular cups. They're just silver. But because of the 250th anniversary of America, I think they're doing an America drop.
Very good. Is it 250 this year?
250.
Yeah.
250 this year.
We might have to start. We need to keep that in mind because that's
Yes. When is hold on, let me pull up my calendar here.
2 weeks.
I'm booked. I'm just kidding.
First of that's June. Wait, July.
July 4th is on a Saturday.
No, that's June 4th. Wait, July 4th?
July 4th.
Oh.
It's a Saturday.
Interesting. We're gonna have to figure out something there.
So either the 29th or we do a late one on the 6th and we just extend our freedom to the 6th.
I mean, we're still celebrating from last year, am I right?
Listen. I think I get that Monday off. So
hey, there you go.
Let's do it.
Very good.
I'm gonna actually figure out how much it is to rent a bald eagle. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
That's funny.
250. 250. Do what?
Yeah. No, that's an idea. That's an idea.
It's definitely an idea. It's either that or I have to rent a cannon or something. Which
have to.
Honestly, seems more like a need than a want.
Just as the founding fathers intended.
Yeah.
Also, why don't you just make one, bro? Get some
some Schedule 46-inch pipe. I'm gonna start blasting. I'm gonna bury it into the yard at an angle and just start launching stuff into the woods behind our house.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
It is set in stone. Did I send you that video of the guy that shot the propane tank?
I think I don't know if you. I think you did.
He lowered it. He put 10 pounds of black powder into the bottom of a propane tank.
Takes his sweet ass time getting out of the.
Yes, sir. That's his whole thing. Every video I've seen of him blowing stuff up, he'll light the fuse as soon as the video starts. Talk and put the bomb in the thing, and then I just tell myself, listen, this guy's a professional. Clearly.
Yeah.
I trust him.
Or he's unprofessional enough to trust.
Right.
Like he's so
Yeah.
un-OSHA certified. I trust this guy with my life.
Exactly.
I saw this one guy making a yo-yo with it was like not sawzall. Oh, what is it called?
A circular saw?
Grinder blades.
Oh yeah.
You know those little. And he revved that thing up to where it was going dangerously fast.
Ooh.
But what's fun is that he like at the beginning of the video showing everything from like point of view, and then he brings that out. It's like it cuts, and he brings that out, and then on his like on one of his hands, it's like totally bandaged and like blood seeping out. And it was just beautiful storytelling without saying a word.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the people, the safest people to be around are the people who are not necessarily like the most qualified, you know? It's because they've done enough.
Yeah.
You know, like the safety guy read a lot of things and watched some videos maybe, but the guy who's missing a finger is missing a finger. So he's experienced. You know, it's like it's taught versus experience, and I'm for experience all the time, all day long.
All about that experience. Yeah.
But
Beautiful.
I don't know when we want to jump into this. We can probably jump into it now. But I saw today hurry, say something sus so Caleb jumps in here.
Sus?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, all the stuff I could say that is sus is so much worse than. So I was going to town with this guy. Where is he?
Anyway, I saw it's put on by Game Rant. I don't know how.
I know Game Rant. Yep.
I don't know how public or like how like IGN. I don't trust anything IGN says, so I don't know.
Yeah, no.
At what level this ranks. However, this was a list of the top 100 games ever of all time.
Okay.
And it was created by votes of the people. So it wasn't like 10 people.
How high up was FIFA?
You know, I didn't see FIFA. I scrolled through a lot of this, and I have not seen FIFA.
Voted and FIFA's not on there.
Right, it's the top one. It's the top 100 games of all time. Readers were able to vote for the best game of all time in various articles across the site, choosing their pick between two highly acclaimed titles. We locked in the first 20 games after 500,000 votes, and this continued until we hit 1 million votes and locked in the top 20. So it's not like 100 people decided what the top 100 games. This was pretty wide. I want to see what if you agree with the top one. Okay, I don't know if I agree with the top one. However, I don't know what I would put in its place, and you may have some opinions here.
So, Justin, if you tell me it's PUBG, I will crash. I will crash out. I can't deal with that today.
So yeah. I'm gonna give you the one number 100 to number 90. Okay, we'll give you the last 10 in the list.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump to like the last 20 or the first 20 games because I'm not gonna go through all 100. If you wanna see the full list, go to Game Rant or Google Game Rant list of 100 top best games ever. Number 100, Silent Hill 3. Little throwback to our Silent Hill movie.
Yeah, hey, shout out.
This game was on PS2 and PC in 2003. 99, Counter-Strike 2. One of the most played, or if not the most played first-person shooter out there. Number 98, Counter-Strike, the original. Number 97, Super Metroid. That is a 1994 SNES game. Number 96, Forza Horizon 5. 95.
I'm not a racing guy, and I enjoyed that game.
I'm not a racing guy either. I would probably put Burnout 2. No, Burnout 3.
100%.
Over Forza.
Sure. Burnout Revenge, but yeah.
I think Burnout 3 Takedown was. I don't know if I played Revenge or not.
Oh yeah. I think Revenge was right before that.
Right before.
Takedown,
it was probably they're probably
Takedown
both
made more sense.
Amazingly good.
Yeah.
This is another older game from 1995. I've never heard of it. It's called Chrono Trigger. Looks a little anime-ish. It was a Nintendo and PlayStation 1 game. 94, we have Dragon Age Inquisition.
It was a solid game.
93, GoldenEye.
Took forever.
20.
Ooh, I'd put that up higher.
007.
But okay.
92, another one I've never heard of. Undertale.
Oh, Undertale, man. Oh.
This was in 2015. Number 90.
Love Undertale.
I've never heard of it. 91 is It Takes Two, which I would put It Takes Two in a top 100 list. I feel like that's fairly placed. 91. And then number 90 is Hitman Absolution.
I've heard good things.
The Hitman games
I've never played it.
Are fun, I will say. I've played. And then 98 is another Hitman game. Let me scroll down to the top 20.
Okay, I just want to point this out.
Yeah.
I went down to top 10. I clicked top 10. And the first thing that showed up was Fallout 4. I was like, no way in hell. I love that game. No way in hell would I put it in the top 10. But it was 30.
Oh, yes. It was in 30.
Okay.
Number 20 is Bloodborne. 19 is Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. 18 is Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like this should be higher. Number 17 is Grand Theft Auto 4. 16 is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. 15 is Batman Arkham City. Great game.
That's a good placement.
Great game.
That's a good placement.
Yep. I think that's fair. 14 is Legends of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I've heard great things about that.
Same.
13 is Resident Evil 4, which I hear people really enjoy that game as well. I've never played it.
Okay.
12 is Marvel's Spider-Man from 2018.
Okay. Never played it, but heard great things.
I feel like eventually Spider-Man games become kind of like FIFA games or Madden games where it's just Spider-Man over again.
Sure.
But they're always the fan base that likes them always likes them.
Hey Caleb, welcome. Glad you're here.
Welcome in.
Go back like 5 minutes, and we're talking like the top.
We're doing
100
game
through 90 is old games.
Old games.
Yeah.
This list feels like they made people who just started gaming the past 5 or 10 years. Let me continue. Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild is number 11. Number 10.
Have you played that?
I have played that, and it's not for me. However, I know people enjoy that game a lot. Number 10 is God of War Ragnarok.
That is a very popular game.
Number 9 is Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
Interesting.
I'm glad it's in the top 10. It's a very top 10 game.
Yeah.
Number 8, Last of Us. It's a good game. I don't think it belongs in the top 10.
It's a great movie. I'll tell you that. It's a game.
I don't.
Okay. All right. I mean, technically it is a game. It's interactive.
Ragnarok doesn't deserve above 20. Above 20 or below 20? No higher than 20.
Yeah.
So it's a good game.
Breath of the Wild.
Number 7, Caleb will enjoy this. Ghosts of Tsushima.
Okay.
Number 6, God of War 2018. Listen,
Okay.
I know God of War is a great game. Does it 2 God of War games in the top 10? I don't think it deserves that.
I just saw 5. Sorry,
5.
I saw 5 on accident.
5 is a shocker.
Interesting.
Is a shocker.
That's interesting.
Cyberpunk 2077 is the
interesting
5th best game of all
Highest
time,
game of all
according
time.
to 1 million voters.
Okay, to be fair, I only played it when it was broken.
Apparently,
And
it's
I
better.
couldn't get through it.
Apparently, it's
Apparently
better.
it's real good. So is No Man's Sky. So it's got the redemption story. It's a tough.
Caleb says I like
okay.
Tsushima, but it shouldn't be top 10.
Top 40.
I didn't get to finish The Last of Us. It was great. I enjoyed it. Cyberpunk, I've never played this game because I heard it was so bad. I didn't even buy it. Number 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. I think that is a fair placement. I think that Grand Theft Auto...
I can understand why that's top 10.
Grand Theft Auto being played at the level that it is today when it came out in 2013 is actually kind of wild. So I feel like that's a fair top 10. I don't know about 4th in all time.
There's just so much you can do in that game.
It's a hugely big game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these lists are made by people who started gaming the past 5 to 10 years. This list
Grand Theft Auto came out 13 years ago.
This list was made by voters. Horizon Zero Dawn is forever my game. Horizon Zero Dawn was a great game.
Cute. Yeah.
Number 3,
nice.
The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Do we agree, disagree? The Witcher 3 is a really great game.
It's a great game. I'm not like it doesn't have enough customization for me to put it in the top 10, but I would be fine if somebody put it in the top 10. It's a really good game, and the lore is insane. The books are fun. We know the books are fun.
The books are very fun. The TV show was great until Henry Cavill left.
Whew, yeah. I wouldn't put it in the top 10 personally, but I'm fine if somebody puts it in the top 10.
Sure.
That's absolutely fine.
All right, here is... I want to know what Caleb and Josh think about this. Elden Ring is number 2, best game of all time.
Wow. 2, huh?
2.
Okay.
Number 2. Witcher 3 was the best story fantasy game I had ever played. It blew Witcher 2 out of the water. It's phenomenal. Witcher 3 is a great game.
It's great. Not enough customization for me, but that's me. I can't play a game without customization. GTA, that's a interesting point on GTA.
I feel like GTA is the funnest when you're playing with people.
Oh yeah,
it's very
by yourself. 0 out of 10. You need a crew, man.
Elden Ring is top game. You think Elden Ring should take number 1? I disagree. Okay. However,
that's fine. You can have that opinion. I very much disagree as well.
It's a great game. It's fun. It's difficult. I know a lot of people really, really enjoy it. Now, the number 1 voted game. I am a fan of this game. However, I don't know if it's the best game of all time. This is what it's saying, is that it's the best game of all time is number 1.
Yeah.
Because this is the top 100 best games of all time. This would be the best game of all time. Actually, hold on. Without looking it up, Michael, have you already seen?
I saw it on accident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chat, without looking up any kind of lists, I want you to guess really quickly what you think top game of all time was voted.
Super
Mario World for
where is
SNES.
Super Mario Brothers? Because that's got to be.
It's in the list.
Everybody plays.
It's in the list. It's up a little higher. Probably a game that came out in the past few years.
Oh man. Yep.
It came out.
Caleb's right.
Almost
came out 8 years ago.
Oh yeah, 8 years ago. Which is a longer time. Caleb, guess. E33. What?
No, Expedition 33.
Oh, Death Stranding.
I'm kind of surprised.
Nope.
Expedition 33 is not up there.
The number one voted game in this game rant, 1 million people voted, is Red Dead Redemption 2. Now,
okay,
hear me out.
I will say, okay, hold on.
Okay,
before anybody says anything, I need Rockstar to see this so they start putting stuff in multiplayer for Red Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, because they gave up, they killed that game.
They gave up hard.
Sorry. So I don't care that this got number one, because for the love of God, Rockstar, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing? You had the engine.
Rockstar failed.
Killed it.
Red Dead Redemption.
You intentionally killed it. Sorry. I had
These
to get that out
gamers.
before I exploded.
Now, let me tell you, Red Dead Redemption 2 was and is probably in my top 10 favorite games.
It's great.
Is it number one? And I said this when we started the list. I said, I know what the number one is, and I don't know if I agree, but I don't know what else I would put in the top slot. Josh seems to think that Elden Ring deserves top spot.
Okay. Because of what they did to multiplayer, this isn't in my top 100. If they wanted it in my top 100, they killed it. They murdered, they suffocated really my boy. It was primed, ready to go. And they were like, nope. This is not worth it.
Not Monster Hunter. I will tell you, and I'm proud of this.
Personally,
I'm proud of all of the people who voted on this list. Fortnite is not in the top 100.
Really?
No.
That's great.
Is Halo 1 on the list? All right. I will admit I haven't gone all the way through this list, so I'm going to start scrolling back up from 20. And we'll just go through the whole list here. We'll rapid fire. I also
want to find out what it's just the greatest by vote.
By vote. Yeah.
I am proud of the voters, because I'm surprised
it could have been
Minecraft and Fortnite aren't in the top 10.
It could have been much worse.
Yeah.
It could have been much worse. Let's see. So, recap. 20 was Bloodborne. 21 is Resident Evil 2. 22 is Batman Arkham Asylum. 23 is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. 24 is Fallout New Vegas. 25, Minecraft, which is fair. I feel like Minecraft should be on the top 100. Like it should be
in the top 100.
It should be in a top 100. It's one of the most purchased games ever.
I'm surprised it's not number one, but I'm also happy it's not.
Yeah. Number 26 is Super Mario 64. There's one of your older games there for you, Caleb.
Also, there are old games on this list for sure. I just ran by Tetris.
27 is Uncharted 4. 28 is God of War 3.
The original Doom is 75. It should be 66.
It should be. It should be.
0.6.
For the memes. 29 is Final Fantasy 7. If Joe were in the chat, I know that he would highly disagree and be disappointed that Final Fantasy 14 is not higher on the list. Or even on the list. I'm not even sure if it's there.
I'm just going through the list.
Yeah.
I'm plus 60. But I saw that BioShock Infinite is on the list.
Yep.
That game was really good. Could have been better, but
my parents wouldn't get me a GameCube.
Half-Life.
When Halo 1 came out,
where's failings?
When Halo 1 came out, we used to rent an Xbox hourly from the local video game store and used to play Halo 1 for $1 an hour. Goodness gracious.
Aw.
That's awesome. Number 30 is Fallout 4.
Last of Us Part 2 is on this list. Sorry.
Okay, Last of Us Part 2 should not be on the list. Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls, is number 31. 32 is Halo 3. Halo 3 should be higher on the list.
What number was that? Because I just came across 59 as Halo 1.
32 is Halo 3.
Okay.
33 is Half-Life 2. 34 is BioShock. 35, God of War 2. I think all of the God of War games are on this freaking list. It's stupid. Also, I think all of the people who voted for this list were heavily PlayStation players.
Yeah, I think so too. I will say, BioShock, if you haven't played it, that needs to be on everybody's should play list, because when it came out, it had one of the best story game mechanics, actually to this day, one of the best story game mechanics of all time. So you absolutely should play it if you haven't. And Sony ponies? Oh.
That was one of the biggest pop culture icons during the prime of online gaming. I would say that Halo almost, if not single-handedly, revolutionized online gaming. So where does Fortnite fall? Fortnite's not on the list. Halo 3 was 32, Josh. 36 is Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Are all the GTAs on here?
I think so.
No, they're not. The GTA 1 and 2 are not on
37 here. Is Metal Gear Solid, the original. God of War, the original. Big shocker. Another God of War. Portal 2 is 39. I liked Portal 2. I played the heck out of that one.
Portal 2's like engine is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. That was revolutionary for sure.
That's not. Yeah.
The Legends of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So that's another old game there. 41, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Another game that me personally, however, I do enjoy first-person shooters more than every other game genre, should be higher on the list, I think.
Yeah. Because that one solidified online gaming for years.
Crash Bandicoot.
And to your point, Halo 1, or Halo, I'm not sure which one you were referring to, but I don't know if it definitely made the popularity, made the online gaming accessible. So it's very important.
Yeah.
For sure. Although is that original Xbox?
Halo 1 was original Xbox, yep.
When the original Xbox servers went down, I believe the last two games that still had players was Halo Combat Evolved and Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yep.
Yeah, where like the last
Spider-Man 2 made the list. Yes, it did. That game was terrible, I hear. But I think Modern Warfare 2 should be higher on the list if it were up to me.
Yeah.
42, Super Mario Galaxy. That game came out in 2007. Halo 2, which also should be higher on the list, is 43. 44, Mario Odyssey. 45, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. That's 3.
I don't know anything about Mario Galaxy.
I don't either.
Or Mario Odyssey.
I don't either.
I don't know anything about that.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare, was also a very revolutionary game.
Yeah.
Uncharted 2 was 47. Doom Eternal, 48.
Aww.
We have Pokemon Red and Blue at 49. And Legends of Zelda Majora's Mask, right?
Yes.
Nintendo 64.
Sorry, I'm double checking, because if Doom Eternal's on here but not the game that I hate that went up against Doom, I'm gonna be so happy. Hold on.
Animal Crossing?
No, Animal Crossing's great. Although I don't think it's on the list.
I don't think it is either. Legends of Zelda Twilight Princess at 51. Portal, the original Portal, is 52.
Foxtails 67 is Horizon Zero Dawn, if you were wondering. So it made the list.
Let's go back to 007 GoldenEye on Nintendo 64. 007 GoldenEye is on the list also.
That should be higher up. I feel like that was so many people got into
I want to start cursing.
first-person shooters because of that.
54 is Hollow Knight. 55, Metal Gear Solid 2. 56, Super Mario World. That game came out in 1990.
Oh, okay. To your point, Gears of War is on this list.
Yes.
Right? The first one.
Yep.
The second one is like by far a better story. I'm pretty sure only the first one is on PlayStation.
I'm fairly certain that these were all PlayStation people that that voted on this. Mass Effect 2.
How many Xbox players are left?
58 is Pokemon Gold and Silver. I've never played a Pokemon game in my life.
Gold and Silver? I thought Emerald was like the best one.
59.
That's I don't know.
I couldn't tell you. 59 is Halo Combat Evolved, or Halo 1 for the people that don't know. 60 is Legends of Zelda The Wind Walker. I feel like all of the Legends of Zelda games are on here as well. Sicario Shadows Die Twice is 61. The Last of Us 2 shouldn't even be on the list. It's 62. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is on the list. Super Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is what most people play from 2017. I feel like that one should be higher just because it's iconic Mario Kart.
Sure. Yeah.
Half-Life 65. Super Smash Bros. Melee 66. Horizon Zero Dawn 67. Final Fantasy X 68. Silent Hill 2 is 69. Nice. BioShock Infinite 70. Shadow of Colossus 71. Silent Hill 72. Silent Hill 2, sorry, is 72.
I don't know what it is about this website, but it is draining my phone.
Oh, it is
a battery.
Yeah, it's wild. Devil May Cry 73. 74 Gears of War, the original. Doom 75. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind 76. Hades 77. Stardew Valley 78, which is cool that Stardew Valley's even on the list of greatest games of all time. Because wasn't it just like one guy making this game?
I don't know.
Final Fantasy 6. Uh-oh. Yeah, this website's buggy because I was at...
Dude, feel your phone.
Yeah, no, it's hot.
Yeah.
How did I miss... Crazy. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was 53. I missed that one. Anyway.
Also, Star Wars Battlefront 2 not being on the list is kind
of
sad. But this list is completely verified because... people are going to be mad. But because... what is that crappy game? Overwatch is not on the list.
Overwatch.
So this is 100% accurate.
Not on the list.
Don't care.
He actually made Stardew Valley 45 miles away from where I live.
Oh, very nice.
And also the town I was born in, Tacoma, Washington. Wow. Stardew Valley should be higher. I've not played it, but I feel like if I did start playing it, that it'd be one of those games that just like sucks you in and you like wake up 5 hours later and you're like, oh,
yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Josh says, yeah, I'm a fanboy, but Monster Hunter not making the list. The game that's been keeping one of the biggest gaming companies afloat. The series that's up there with Pokemon. It being... No Battlefield, no Sonic.
No Battlefield.
A Battlefield 3, I feel like, or Battlefield Bad Company 2, maybe should have been on the list.
Definitely one of those two. Yeah. Sonic is kind of crazy.
Unpopular take. I don't like the Sonic games. I'm glad that FIFA or any of the Madden games or freaking any of that EA slop.
I'm shocked that like with that many people voting that those weren't on there. Maybe they were taken out because they shouldn't be on the list.
I think
they're just slop.
I think that we need to redo the. We need to poll like 3 million people. Okay, we need to poll, or at least poll a million PlayStation players, a million Xbox players, and a million PC players, and then conclude a top 100. Because I feel like at least 750,000 of these voters were PlayStation players, and then the other half were Nintendo, or the other percentage was Nintendo or whatever. I don't know.
I would also like to see, like, if you are PlayStation or Xbox, you have like a list of the games from the other console that you would like consider.
Yeah.
Because I never had a PlayStation, but I know Spider-Man's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that one and what was it? The gal with the bow and the futuristic dinosaur.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, heard great things, just didn't have Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now featuring occasional pressing the jump button.
Still more of a game than Last of Us. I don't know who said it.
Yeah. I played all those games and they ain't a top 100 contender. All of the games that we
I think he's talking about the ones I mentioned.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so this may take some thinking, but chat, I want your top 3 games of all time. We'll make it easier. Top 3 games of all time.
Also, hold on. Is this top 3 favorites or top 3 like these are the best games?
Top 3
period.
Your favorite best games of all time.
Okay, there you go. Much easier list.
Top 3 is brutal. What? Well, I don't want to make you do 10. I feel like doing 10 is 10 easier than 3? Just pick 3 games.
It's 3 favorite people. So
just 3 of your favorite. Not
you can play anytime. Sit down and you'll be happy. And play.
Not like you don't have. This isn't a gun being held to your head, being like name the top 3 best games in the world. This list matters on how old you were when you played certain games. Nostalgia is like blinders to a horse. That is true. The way that you remember games.
So put those on and tell me the top 3.
Yeah, I have this this thing where I find it really hard to go back and play games that I enjoyed greatly because when I do go back and play them, I don't. They're not as good.
Yeah.
Or like the experience isn't there, you know.
And we can't go back to Battlefield 1, Battlefield Nights.
You just can't.
You know
yeah,
I mean?
You can't go back to. It's
like,
not even the. Exactly. Like I would say Battlefield 1, if you went and played it now, it's okay and it's fun, but it's like it's not. The memories with it aren't there. And then like Halo Reach, one of my favorite games of all time, Halo Reach. If I go back and play it right now, it's just not good because, like, you know, I'm just the times are different. You know, like it used to be the game. You know, You just described chasing the dragon to the drug user. I don't know what I said. Me or Michael? I don't know.
I think what you said. And it's a little different. It's more like member berries than than chasing the dragon. But I mean, yeah, you can't. What's the saying? It's you can't go home, type thing. You can't go back to what it was.
Yeah.
Man. Besides, jeez, superior Halo 3. Halo 3 was not superior. Not enough blood. I read the Halo books. It was in school. Halo Reach came out. It was pretty cool.
The game followed the book perfectly.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Interesting. Josh, I would so much like to be able to pull all of the old pals back together and do a LAN party, and not online, like in the room, physically, with the pizza and the soda and the like not enough space, and nobody's got a bed, and you have to use the rug as a blanket. It just like there's nothing like it. The Halo books were so good. I highly recommend them. I have not read any of them, and I don't know why.
I've written more than I've read.
Me, Josh, and Caleb almost. I don't know why we didn't end up doing it. I think it was just like time and drive. We almost started making like our own machinima type things with Halo.
Very nice. Yeah. Machinima was so good.
They were incredibly immersive. Very cool. I may look into those.
Yeah, might have to now that we're into books.
Now we're into listening to them books.
Yeah. Man, it's hard because when you think of like top games, once you take away that like can't go back factor.
Yeah.
Because I'll say some of the best gaming experiences I ever had was in Battlefield 1.
Sure.
Was in GTA. But I cannot play those anymore because they're so far away from what that was.
Yeah.
What I experienced. Sad. But it's hard to judge off of those because it's like those hands down were some of the best times. But if I'm recommending games to people, I can't recommend Battlefield 1. I mean, I can, but like it's not the same.
It's really hard too because some of the games that we would consider the best are not the best because of a single player experience. It's because of a multiplayer experience, and a multiplayer experience is based on the skill level and the fun level of the person playing the game, right? Like, like if you sucked at Battlefield 1 and you just got crapped on the entire time and you didn't have a good, then your experience is going to be much different than the shipmasters because we had 40 people in a platoon and absolutely wasted people the entire time. So we were just having fun. Like it wasn't like it was funner when we almost lost and still won because there was a challenge. You know what I mean? Like
the best ones were joining a game halfway through and you were put on the crap side that,
you're down by half points. No yeah. And you bring it back.
And you come back because of your squad.
That's the hard part about like multiplayer games and rating them higher on a list is because your experience for that game may be way different than somebody else, which may be why a lot of these games are PlayStation games, because a lot of PlayStation games are not they're not.
A lot of PlayStation people just play by themselves.
They're all lonely guys. It's listen, if the shoe fits, you know what I mean.
That was a cool feature. Yeah,
I'd play them more if the population was there. I'd go back to single player games though. Going back to a single player game is way easier. Halo 3 letting you rewatch matches was so cool. Yeah, reason. Absolutely. There were just I don't know, back then the features on a game were just so much better too.
Insane. Dude, freaking Black Ops 2, there was a theater. They recorded all the matches.
Yeah, I'm really glad.
Also, I will say, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm really glad there weren't any like really new games in this list, because no games that have come out in the past 3 years deserve to be on that list.
Yeah, I agree. What are our top 3 games?
Top 3 faves. Let's see. I'm gonna go with, and again, this is based on my experience with the game, not necessarily like it's better than another game. I'm gonna go Halo Reach. I'm gonna go Black Ops 1.
Okay.
And Skyrim.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's
Also,
really
Skyrim with mods is insane.
And it's really only for these reasons, right? Playing Halo Reach with the pals and my sister, and like just the come together of Halo Reach of it all, just like it was great times with Halo Reach. And then Black Ops 1 I played with my dad a ton because it was still split screen.
Oh, that's great.
And so it was like we'd come home after work and start playing Black Ops 1 multiplayer, and he'd lay down. One of our favorite things was, or one of my favorite things is, he doesn't know the maps and like doesn't run around. And so he would just go pick a spot and lay down. And I would look at his screen and I'm like, I don't know if you want to lay there. I don't think very much happens there. And he would end up getting like almost more kills than I would. And I'm running around I'm like, and then people wouldn't see him. They just wouldn't look there because they're all thinking like me, nobody's going to be laying on the ground right there. So, and then Skyrim, I just remember playing the heck out of that and thinking
Skyrim's so good.
It was probably my first experience in a game like Skyrim, where it was like a RPG, open world type game. So for those reasons, that's my top three.
Skyrim to you is what Morrowind was for me. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Let's see. Good Lord. This top 3 games of all time favorite. And I'm going to make this personalized.
Somebody destroyed the other one in 1v1.
My, let's see, favorite top 3 is Fable 2. Talked about it so much. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It's so unique, and the game's not crazy impressive at all, but just the feel is, the vibes are so good. Love that game. Let's see. Yeah, and it had, oh my gosh, I love Fable 2
Aren't they remaking Fable 2?
They're making a new Fable game, and I'm following it, and it's interesting. I'm shocked that they're still going with it, because it doesn't seem like a lot behind it.
Oh, it's not working out.
In terms of, well, it looks fine. Just in terms of like game making right now,
sure,
and like how popular it is, I'm surprised they're still going with it, because it's Microsoft and they'll shell gold.
Yeah.
So no, Fable, it looks way too realistic to be Fable. Fable is so cartoony. Jeez. Just, and these are vanilla games.
Yeah.
So I would say Black Ops 2, because I had a good crew for a minute with Black Ops 2, doing zombies and stuff.
Yep.
I think it's like prime. If they updated the graphics, I think it's still holds up as one of the best games.
Yeah.
Because it's got solid single player. The multiplayer was crisp. It was good. And then the zombies was one of the best.
Yep.
It was the best up until that point. Number 3. And this, man, for some reason, it just is sounding like alarm bells in my head, and I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
I want to pick a different game, but Rock Band 3
sure
was so big it was the only game my family played with me.
Yeah.
And so the only game like ever. And every single one of my family members played that game.
Yeah.
Wait, who said Guitar Hero? Oh, there you go.
He said Guitar Hero 2.
There you go. Yeah. Black Ops 2 was 2012. So it's the year I graduated. And it's got freaking everything. It's got great zombies, great single player, great multiplayer, Avenged Sevenfold, and Trent Reznor did the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like everything was
Everything came
They
checked off the list for Michael. Everything. I probably would have said Black Ops 2 over Black Ops 1, but Black Ops 1 was like the start of where me and my dad started playing together.
Yeah,
but
that's awesome.
But then it came out, and me and my dad were still playing. So like we played Black Ops 2.
Nice.
But I just like the start of it all was Black Ops 1.
Is there a current gen game that you would put like way high up on your list?
In my top.
Because I mean, I know Baldur's Gate is that would be the only one, and even then, it's not a great. It's one style of game. It's turn-based strategy and vampire dating simulator.
Yeah. What would I put? Freaking it's hard to say because like I just don't play as much or as many games now. I would say Helldivers 2 was a lot of fun when it first came out. Like we really, really enjoyed that, and I still enjoy. Like it's always fun to go back and play. Warhammer 40K Space Marines 2 was really fun, and it also got me.
Those are both very good.
It got me into the Warhammer.
There you go.
Universe, but that's probably it for like current generation games in the past couple of years.
Insufficiently, you have a point. However, Black Ops 1 has one of the worst sound designs of all time, and I'll stand by that. Good lord, like that was the last thing they put in with processing. Was they're like, we've done everything else.
Yeah.
The game, the hardware can hardly contain what we have, so we're just gonna throw like sound design in last, and good lord, it was bad. They use the same sound effect for shotguns as grenades blowing up. It's just toned down. Yeah, it's
interesting.
Terrible. Going back, I love that game. I love the gameplay.
The funding wasn't there for the gun the sounds.
Yeah. Well, it was there. They just like it was so they were pushing the edge of what the game could do.
Yeah. On
consoles and stuff. Hey. Very good. Very good. Somebody clip that. That's a great comment.
Yeah, so and you know what? And if you asked me in like a year what my top 3 are, it might change. It may be something totally different, but as of right now, that's my top 3. You
can ask me in 20 minutes and it'll be different.
Let's talk about the movie of the week.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's a long time coming. I finally got to the movie theater and I watched Project Hail Mary.
Let's go.
Even though I could have stayed at home and still watched it. I wanted to get the movie theater experience.
I'm so happy you did. That's great.
So this, I forgot what movie we said for.
It was Begonia that we were planning on watching.
Well, it's a good thing I went to the movie theater. I'm just kidding. Did you step on gum? That's the true movie theater experience. You know, I don't even know.
Or dry soda.
I should probably check the bottom of my shoes. I did spend $50, so there's that. Movie theaters are.
So it was pretty cheap, huh?
Yeah, it was a cheap. No, I had two $15 gift cards, so we really only paid like $22.
There you go. So crazy.
Well, stop touching the floor. I'm just kidding. Maybe put your shoes back on, you hippie.
Stop licking it.
Just kidding. So we watched Project Hail Mary. The most expensive. Yeah, this is the most expensive movie we have.
That's awesome.
We have watched.
That's great.
I
agree.
Got the popcorn and the candy and the drink and everything. Went had to do the full movie theater experience.
That's great.
If you have not seen this movie, it is on Amazon or in theaters still at some theaters. There will be spoilers in this review. So, you have been warned.
Also, please go see it on the biggest screen you can.
Yeah.
A phone won't do it justice, although...
Bro, did you smuggle burgers in? Let me tell you what. I did not. However, my friends and I, the two in the chat, Ventus and Wolfsbane, Caleb and Josh, we snuck all kinds of food into movie theaters. I was not a part of this one, but him and one of his buddies snuck in a whole entire pizza in the box.
Very good.
We snuck in an entire order of Wendy's into the theater one time. And listen, smuggled meat is crazy. You're the only one that said smuggled meat.
No, he insufficiently just said it.
if you haven't eaten smuggled meat while watching a theatrical release, you haven't truly.
Also,
why?
If you haven't smuggled food into a movie theater, you're not gonna make it in the authoritarian regime coming up.
No,
like you're not.
No, we
I'm
need.
Sorry. You need to get practice in.
Get the practice in, and let me tell you, it's super easy. It's not hard. Okay. You need an inside man. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway,
if you get caught, you better get more food in then.
Yeah. You got to have a backup.
You better get back.
You got to have backup Wendy's just in case your first Wendy's gets taken. It's not even because I can't afford the theater food. It's about getting away with it. Yeah, it's not even. Yeah. Well, it's also like they don't have Wendy's burgers at the theater.
No.
So what do you want me to do?
Bueno there either.
There's not even burgers here.
Food is crap.
It's the principle. It's the principle of it all. But honestly, I can go to Wendy's and spend $20 and have what is it? There's like a $5 biggie bag right now. You can get 4 things for $5. I could get
there you go.
I could get 12 things that I'm never going to be able to finish in the theater for the same amount of a popcorn and a drink.
Just reminded my brain how hungry I am. Sorry. Serve lobster here.
Look, if they had rotisserie chickens, I wouldn't have to bring one in. All right.
Also, if you wear a stuffed lobster on your head, they will not check your pockets for lobster.
Will.
Just saying.
Will not check your pockets.
Pro tip.
If you just pretend. Never mind. All right, on to the movie Project Hail Mary. This film.
Please go see it if you haven't. This is spoilers.
Go see this movie. It's good. Or better yet, read the book.
Listen to the book.
Yes, listen to the book. Reading the book, it's going to be good. But I haven't read the physical copy of the book. But my sister, who does book reviews, read the book and listened to the book, and she highly enjoyed the listening experience.
Also, shout out to her. That was the reason I actually got into it. You told me about it, but I was part of a group, so I actually took the dive. Need to get back in that group.
Scared of what is about to come out of your mouth? I don't know. All right, so Project Hail Mary is a story of survival. It's a true story. Is she your only sibling? I have a younger brother. He's a nice guy. I have 3 sisters, 1 younger and 2 older. But this movie is about the world, the Earth. It's about the sun, honestly. There are microorganisms eating the sun, and Earth has to figure out what the heck is going on. And they figure it out. They send 3 astronauts into space to another solar system to figure out why their star is not dimming. And they're humanity's only hope. So you follow, one astronaut, because he's the only one that makes it, on his adventure to save humanity. On the way, he finds alien life in the form of a rock spider thing.
Also, we said spoilers like 3 times before now.
We have said spoilers. And finds out that their planet, the alien planet, is suffering from the same problem. And so they team up, figure out a solution, send it home, and save the world. Now that's the quick and easy version. Now we're just going to talk about the movie. I thought we were talking about the wing on the back of the car. A spoiler? Oh, yeah, no. There is actually 0 of those spoilers in this movie. That would be Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Which, because of the popularity of this movie, Fast and Furious 27 will take place in space.
Give me the long and
with
hard
The
one.
Rock as Rocky.
That's a wild thing to say in chat. Pause.
What?
Whoa. Can I get a moderator over here? I feel unsafe. I'm just kidding.
Little guy.
You have a Rocky?
No, I have the little spaceman.
I'll have what she's having. Oh, man.
Right.
All right. So,
yeah.
Project Hail Mary. We've talked about the book a little bit. I don't think we really got into the story of it all.
Because we were trying to be like, read the book.
Yeah, we were trying to
go see the movie.
Let you guys have a chance to read.
Some great encouragement.
Michael, I would like you to start with your thoughts.
Okay. My thoughts. I love this movie. I think it's getting a lot of praise online, and I don't care. I'm not part of the bandwagon, but I am on the bandwagon. I don't like the bandwagon.
Yeah.
But I think this movie is good. I saw this movie.
Keep going.
Well, listen to the audiobook. Love the audiobook. And I thought the movie, if I barely got in before the bandwagon was built. Also, this movie is so not well known.
It's not.
I went to go see it with our friend J Bob and his wife Rocky. Yeah. They heard nothing about this movie. My sisters who have seen the movie heard nothing about the movie. My parents, who I dragged with my nephew to go see it, hadn't heard of the movie. My nephew, who is about as cynical as I am, absolutely adores this movie. And that's the crazy thing about this story, is that it's making a lot of cynical people really optimistic. And kind of including myself. Wait, hold on. What? Eat.
Ear plastic.
Back in.
It can hear plastic.
That's funny. Let's see. Story's good. I think it's a great adaptation. It's a little different from the book.
Yeah.
I think the differences make sense. One of which was, I don't know if you got this, and this is a little thing, but the chain in the book is made by Grace. In the movie, it's made by Rocky.
Yes.
It kind of makes more sense that it's made by Rocky with how they're
in the book. They team up. They use Rocky's material, but Grace, they both work on it. But that was a little. I noticed that, and I will say this right now. I had high expectations for this movie.
Sure.
I read the book. I've read the book twice, or listened to it twice. I have been waiting to see this movie. People that have read and listened to this book have been like, "This movie's so good. It's really true to the book." And so I went in with very high expectations for it being true to the book. And it was not as true to the book as I think people gave it credit for. Sure.
Interesting.
Not all of it was like movie breaking, not the same. It was a lot of little details that some of them made sense, and then some of them were like, okay, I get this is a movie, but you still could have done it and made it work. Are
you thinking Antarctica?
Antarctica.
No. Okay.
What about Antarctica?
That there's a whole like subplot with Antarctica.
Melting this melt. Yeah. So the whole like them figuring out how to get to space and making the ship and doing the astrophage and the breeding field and all that, they skipped over a ton. Yeah. How to save the planet, how to give it more time, they skipped a ton. They skipped a lot of that. On the drive home, I was more upset than I was. Like, I was like, man, that was a good movie, but I wish a lot of stuff.
Why didn't they bring this up?
Not that necessarily. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about that part.
Also, they allegedly they filmed that.
Okay,
like that's apparently. I think I've heard rumors. I'm not too sure where it came from, but apparently there is a 4-hour cut of the movie.
I would watch the 4-hour cut.
Take my money.
I would watch the 4-hour cut.
100%.
The things I had the most, I knew that they weren't going to be able to put every flashback and every detail and everything, because it's the difference between a book and a movie. You can't fit it all into
you can't.
Into 2.5 hours. Even a 2.5 hour movie is a long movie, and you can't fit it all in. So I understand, and I still would recommend this movie. Like, I'm not opposed to this movie. I didn't hate it. However, there were small details that I thought that they should have just kept the same. And I don't understand why they did it the way that they did it. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm interested to what do you think?
The first thing that I noticed, technically the second thing, but the first thing I noticed was when he jettisons the pilots or the other astronauts. I'll say this. The beginning of the movie, when he wakes up in the bag and he's like, what's 2 + 2? And he just like rolls off the bed and whatever. Yeah. That whole sequence in the book takes way more time. I understand it's a movie. Yeah. They gotta roll along, move the plot, all this stuff. So that didn't bother me all that much. He jettisons the 2 bodies out of the thing, gives this whole speech that he didn't give in the books. He really just said, I commit your body to the stars, and shot them out of the ship. Yeah. And there's a point to all this. They added extra stuff to the movie that I think if they would have left it out, there would have been more room to add what was actually in the book.
Yeah, there's one scene in particular I feel like they could have gone without, especially seeing it more than once.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So, but the biggest thing that I noticed at first is when they were communicating for the first time. Like, he sees Rocky's ship, and Rocky's ship pulls up to his, and he's like freaking out, trying to fly away from Rocky's ship. I understand why they did it. It was for comedy. It was for whatever. Didn't happen in the book. They literally just flashed each other. They like flashed engines, and then Rocky flashed engines, and they like. He was like, he was more. I think one of the biggest things that I noticed that the Grayson
Dang it, Maggie.
What?
Flash.
Yeah, they flashed each other. I think one of the biggest things that I wish they would have made the Grace in the movie more like the Grace from the book is the Grace from the book was way more scientific thinking, and the Grace in the movie was way more emotional.
Sure.
Because he freaks out and he's like, trying to fly the ship away. the Grace from the book was like freaking out, excited. Oh my goodness, I'm meeting aliens for the first time. Yeah. Which is like, I don't know why they tried to make it different. I think it would have been fine. And
there's
then
a lot of instances in the movie where they change the entire feel of the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to make it like more funny and I guess more appealing to people who aren't into science and stuff like that. I'm not one of those people. I'm not into science. Like, I really could care less. Or couldn't care less. But the way that the writer of Project Hail Mary did it makes it really interesting. And so I wish they would have left more of the thinker / problem solver that Grace was in the book into the movie. Now, when they first meet and Rocky builds the tunnel and connects the two ships, both of the ships start to rotate. Okay, like they both start spinning in space.
You said in the book?
No, in the movie.
In the movie.
In the movie, they both start to spin so that they can both have gravity, right? Like he turns on the gyroscope or whatever the heck it is, and his ship starts to spin so that he can have artificial gravity on his ship.
I think that's the second time they link up. The first time, isn't he floating?
Regardless of whenever they connect,
sure.
Right? That never happens in the book. Both ships never spin. The whole point of Rocky moving into Grace's ship was because they couldn't do science without spinning. And so I feel like I was like, why didn't they? That was a perfect.
Explain that.
That was a perfect segue into Rocky being like, Rocky moved to Grace's ship, right?
There's a reason he did.
There was a reason why he moved, and it wasn't because he just wanted to be on Grace's ship. It was because they were like, Rocky and Grace do science on Grace's ship because Grace has all science on his ship, right? And it was this whole thing, and then they just decided to make both of the ships rotate in space, and it was like, okay, I guess. And they left out parts like that where I was like, I guess they tried to make it silly at a point, but it's like it was also silly in the book. Like the book had a lot of comedy in it already. Like Rocky brings all of his stuff from his ship to Grace's ship, and he's like, what are we going to do with all this stuff? And he was like, Rocky need all this stuff for science, right? It was just like, he's moving in, which I enjoyed the Rocky moving in scene. Like, it was very funny. It was like, Grace's ship is a mess, whatever. It was great. But it was little things like that throughout the entire movie where I was just like, I feel like they could have just did it the way the book did it, and it would have worked perfect, right? Like, I don't know why we had to change it, all that. And then...
Go
ahead.
So, real quick.
I'll take a breather.
Have you... I think this is the first time, at least on the show. I don't know for sure. Have you listened to or read a book and then saw a movie?
I think this is the first movie that I have watched after consuming the physical media.
Gotcha. So I think there's a little explanation here, because people will say it was so faithful to the book.
Yeah.
This let's compare it to what I have a lot of experience with, the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
Compared to movies, this is so much more accurate than those movies are to those books. Like, so it's fine, and I know where you're coming from, I'm so desensitized to them just completely gutting products to make it into a movie. And we talked about this on the drive home. I was like, honestly, it's probably just me being like, the book was better. And not to say that the movie's not good. The movie's great. Like, go see the movie. Yeah.
But this is my first experience where I'm like, well, why didn't they freaking do it the way that And I've experienced this for like movies that were made after games. And I'm like, well, why? Like when the Witcher TV show came out, I've read the books, and the Witcher TV show is probably the first one where I had already done the books.
That's understandable. Yeah.
I'm like, that's not even, and that was worse because it was like, that's literally not even how the story goes. Like, you just made up a whole nother plot point to this story.
Right.
So Project Hail Mary is a great movie. Yeah. The book, however, there was just like details to the book that there are some details where it's like, I get it, you can't put everything into the movie, right? It's just a movie. Like, every flashback in the book built up the characters in the flashback, right? And so when you hit the point in the book where the head lady has to sedate Grace and force him onto the spaceship and shoot him into space, right, with against his will, it was a way bigger, like, holy cow moment because they set so much more of a baseline because you got to grow with the characters in the book. Right. In the movie, they sped through that a lot, and so I feel like when they tried to pop the whole, like, oh, you have to go to space, and he's like, I'm not doing that, it was almost like
it's less impactful.
It was it was less like, oh my god. It was more like, oh, I guess that's part of the story now. Right. And it was almost,
I think they did that with Rocky losing his crew as well.
They made it way too silly. They did a good job in this movie making things serious and making things silly, but with some of the parts in this movie and in the book, there's definitely comedy. Like, it's not a serious book all the way through. Oh, yeah. However, when they hit that point in the book, there was zero laughs, zero ha-has.
I'm sorry. I saw what Maggie said. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
You had a good point.
100%. She literally leaned over and she said, "You better not lie to me. Does Rocky die in this movie?" And I said, "Absolutely not."
Oh gosh. Oh, I bet she was losing her mind when he saves him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And so I think because he, like, in the book, he never made it out of the office, right? There was a guy standing at the door and he never made it out.
Sure.
And I think because he ran,
sorry, Maggie, you're cracking me up. I love it.
I think because they made this whole scene where he jumps on the, like, desk thing and then, like, runs out and, like, runs across the window, they made it less serious.
Yeah.
And I wish that they would have made, because I think something that made the book so good is the roller coaster of it went really funny and then it went, like, really dark and then it would be funny again and it'd be, like, really dark and every time it would go dark again, it would get darker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would be funny, dark, funny, darker, funny, and like, everything kept compounding and getting more and more serious until the point where he's like, "You have to go," and he's like, "I'm," and everybody's thinking, "Oh, he's gonna do it because he's been training and doing all." And he said, "I'm not doing it," and you're like, "Oh, frick!" Like
that. Yeah, you know, that almost took me out of the book. I was like, "How can you not go?"
And
like, what are you talking about?
That's what makes it so much more likable, in my opinion. Like, that part of the story really just, like, you know,
there's a lot more emotional depth,
way more. And in this movie, they kind of glossed over a lot of that. And so and because they made the movie a little bit more comedy than serious, it made the comedy parts less funny and it made the serious parts less serious. And it kind of just flatlined the entire feel of the movie for me. Now, if you have never read the book, it probably maybe felt good. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Go ahead.
I will say insufficiently sufficient. When your comment about cut for brevity, I understand where you're coming from with that. I've experienced introducing people to this through the movie, and I could not disagree with you more. And it's not and with you also, Justin, like you have a point. Definitely is more flat than the books.
Yeah.
However, I think flattening it and kind of making it a little bit more shallow, you kind of have to do that when you're confined to 2.5 to 3 hours.
Yeah, and I get
how long is the book? How long is the book?
Over 20 hours.
Yeah, and I think the book has much more emotional depth. Everything's explained so much better, and it's just barely mentioned in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's almost like referenced in the movie as opposed to shown or told.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you I was blessed with probably either second or third greatest live viewing I've ever had.
Sure.
The best, I think, was going to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with my dad, because he literally lived in that area through that specific time.
Yeah.
It was very rewarding going to see him with it. This is probably 2 or 3. I took J-Bob and his wife, Rocky. Yeah. Her name's Rachel for her official name. Her name's Raquel. Her nickname is Rocky.
Yeah.
They heard nothing about this movie.
Sure.
So literally, I'm like, I texted them. I was like, have you heard anything or seen about anything about this movie? And they're like, no. I was like, okay, I'm buying you tickets.
Yeah. We're
going to see it. Don't look at it, anything. Don't touch it. We're going to see it.
Yeah.
It was so awesome being able to see it, because it was me, Justin, and then Rocky on the other side of Justin.
Yeah.
And the amount of like soft sobbing I heard coming from the other side of Justin during this movie was so great, including the point where Rocky says, or it's typed out, something to the effect of Rocky glad no longer alone, or something like that. Rocky glad not alone. And just the like the like from the other side of Justin, it was so awesome to be able to do that and to experience that.
Yeah,
it was great.
No, I
will never stop talking. It's such a good experience.
I think the only reason why I notice any of the things that I notice and have problem with any is because I'm such a fan of Project Hail Mary.
Right.
And I do think that the movie did a great job of portraying the book and portraying the story. The whole Rocky interaction when they first meet and when they first learn how to speak and all of this stuff. There were things that they didn't. There were larger points that they kind of left out that, whatever, it's fine. The movie still went on. And then there were smaller points that I feel like littler details that I feel could have made it feel more like the book, that I was kind of like, well, why didn't they? Like, it wouldn't have taken any less or more time to do what the book did, but they decided to go in a different direction. That's fine. I get it. And I could probably talk for another hour of things that that happened or didn't happen, or that I liked or didn't like, or whatever. Overall I enjoyed the heck out of this movie, and I want to watch it again. We're gonna watch it with Maggie's dad and
that'll be great. I bought this.
He's big into the science stuff, which is another thing I wish they would have kept more in. I feel like they didn't lean. I feel like they didn't lean into him being a teacher. Very hard. You know what?
How hard it is to go from a teacher to an astronaut.
Exactly. Another thing that I think they wasted time with is in the very beginning. he's rummaging through the ship and he like is having like just a party for the first however much time. He's like drinking and like dressed up and doing weird it's like that's not how he was in the book. In the book, he woke up and is trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
And then he's like, why? Yeah. He doesn't even, there's not a window into space. He doesn't know he's in space until he's like, why does the gravity feel different? And does experiments to find out why I feel weird. And then he's like, I'm not on Earth. And like every single one of those instances was like an epiphany, and you're like, oh my God, this guy's not on Earth, and he doesn't know. Why would he not know he's on Earth? And every bit of it kind of like added another brick to the, I don't know, like not the suspense, but like the
story
of it, the all.
World,
and I really, really wish they would have made Grace more of a teacher / scientist and less of a goofball.
Oh, we have to mention. I agree.
Even if they did it by even if they did it by 15%, it would have been better. I think
15% would have been huge.
Yeah.
I agree, and I. He has been stuck there for so long. Kevin, go away. Don't watch. You gotta watch Project Hail Mary. I don't know if you've seen it yet. But I want to point out they run to a Home Depot-esque place. Well, I mean, we're talking about spoilers. And did you see how much T-Rex tape he got?
Yeah, that stuff's expensive.
Yeah, 100% accurate too.
Very. Kevin, you could stay. However, we're talking about Project Hail Mary, and there probably
with spoilers,
most likely will be a spoiler or two. But let's see. Moving forward. Oh, the biggest problem that I had, I think the largest problem I had in this whole movie was him going to Rocky's ship.
Sure.
That was the biggest waste of time in the entire movie. They could have added so much more of actual what happened in the book into the movie, because one, it never happens. They don't explain why why Rocky's hot to begin with.
Yeah.
They don't explain why, like the reason he couldn't go to Rocky's ship is because the air is pneumonia. He can't breathe it. The gravity is heavier. Like it couldn't work, and it wasn't this huge like antenna looking thing. It was dark.
Yeah, that did. When I first saw the ship, I was like, hold on. That's not what
they described it as like a pyramid almost, and he didn't understand why somebody would build a ship like that, because it wouldn't fly good.
It wasn't aerodynamic.
It wasn't aerodynamic,
like at all.
So there were little things like that.
I will say
that I just was like,
I will say, there was a bit of visual storytelling that they put in whenever he goes over to the ship.
Yeah,
there's just a bunch of pretty colors. There's a weird glass texture to whatever control system they had.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't catch this. My dad caught it on his second view.
100%.
There's a right before the flashback. Or during the flashback, I guess. Essentially a rainbow hits his face. And that is a visual trigger to him being, Kevin, get out of here. There's a spoiler I'm about to say.
I heard it was 2 thumbs down.
Love you. No, it was a visual it was the visual flashback that happened immediately after, with him realizing how he got there.
Yeah.
That from a visual storytelling perspective is a good trick.
Sure.
Now I agree with you. I was like, what the hell is this ship design? Even the Project Hail Mary, in the book, they were like, it looks like something out of 1950s sci-fi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that even got me. However, if you look at the International Space Station and other satellites that are made by us, this does look more like something we would make.
Yeah.
As opposed to the super aerodynamic. And with the whole re-entry problem, this kind of solves that because that thing's not made for it's made to be a satellite.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah.
Also, and I get that it was part of the storytelling of the movie. The ship was not that big. The Project Hail Mary. It was not that. There was 3 compartments.
Yeah, it was pretty freaking big.
It was like a tube
in the movie,
and he had the quarters at the bottom. There was the science lab at the middle, and then the pilot seat in the top. And then there was like in the movie, there's like this whole hologram screen room where you're telling me they are doing a mission where they have to shoot a rocket into space for however many years, and they decided, you know what we should do? We should throw on something for their mental health. I think we can handle the amount of weight that screams.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Stupid.
That's not in the book.
I get it for the storytelling. I get it.
No, not in storytelling even. This is, I think, something that they would, with how NASA is now, I think this is something that they would prioritize with this type of mission. I agree with you. It doesn't make sense. It wasn't in the book.
But
it makes sense from NASA.
NASA wasn't in charge of the rocket. The Kalashnikov lady was in charge. whatever her name was, she was in charge, and she did not care. That's why they put them in a coma to get there. And it's a suicide mission.
They also what was the whole thing about? Didn't they do like a whole lot of psychological stuff to make sure that they were mentally stable to do that? Except for freaking spoiler.
Yeah, I don't know. There was the more that I talk about it, the more that I realize that I probably should have went in with lower expectations. However, I will reiterate, I enjoyed the movie. Okay, it may not sound like I enjoyed this movie, but I enjoyed the movie. Okay, I'm glad
think it could have been better.
I'm glad.
I get it.
I'm passionate about this book because it's one of my favorites. And
I know that's what happened with people being like, it's so much like the movie. It's because, as Maggie said, Twilight, as I said, Harry Potter, for a book to movie thing, phenomenally.
But I know that it's possible because Lord of the Rings did it.
Lord of the Rings is a lot more, well, tonally it's different from the books.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I love it. But even it cut out stuff in Lord of the Rings quite a bit.
Yeah. I will. Okay, this is my last thing that I wish they would have done differently. Actually, I'm going to say 2 more things. Okay, in the part,
Actually, hold on.
Like I said,
going 12 hours.
Like I said, I could stand on a soapbox and I could talk another 2.5 hours, the length of the movie, about what. Never mind. Yeah. The part where they gather at the astrophage predator from the planet.
Sorry.
That whole scene was great. I thought they did a good job. They had to do the thing in the heat and
the music was phenomenal.
Soundtrack in this movie was great.
Oh, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was good. Yeah.
The part where they bring the chain back up, he's like, "When's it supposed to be here?" And it's like, clonk, it's there. Wrong. And it was so high stakes in the book. It was so high stakes. Yeah. And it's like every time, and maybe it was because it was Ryan Gosling. I don't know. Every time something like that would happen, and it was just like it was just another bit that they were trying to do. I was like,
yeah,
that was so if he did not stop it in time, they would lose it. Yeah. And they would not be able to remake all of the chain. They glossed over. It took them 2 weeks to make all of the chain.
Yeah.
And they said, if we don't get it, I think they said this in the movie, but if they don't get it, then we can't try again. But there was zero stakes. They were like, hey, this could go wrong only if we fall into the planet, which is high stakes. However, there was higher stakes of when we pull it back, we can't let it hit the top, because if it hits the top, it's gone. It just goes away. It flies away. And so when it just, I was so upset when that was happening, and all of a sudden it just goes and hits the bottom. He's like, oh, here it is. I was like, what? Are you kidding? That's what we're going with?
This.
We didn't even try to do like the whole, here it comes, stop it in time. I'm like, oh my God. All right. Anyway, there was that part. And then at the very, very end of the movie, I have my last thing I'll say. At the very, very end of the movie.
Because I have another one.
Yeah. It's the last thing I will bring up, and if you bring up something that I want to talk about, then that's fine. The very, very end of the movie, when he's on the alien planet and he's in his little habitat.
Sure.
That's great. I don't have really an issue with any of that. When he goes into his classroom to teach the aliens. He is speaking in English.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess. However, how hard would it have been to do exactly what the book said and have him sit down at a piano and play the language?
Sure.
You know what I mean? They could have subtitled whatever he said at the bottom. But in the book, the language of the Iridians is music.
Yeah.
And they glossed over that too.
It's music-like, isn't it? It's
at the very end of the book,
music?
he plays a synth.
Yeah. So it's probably mimicking
to speak the language to the kids. He's teaching the kids with the piano. And I feel like that would have just been like a cool nod to the book. But instead, he's just like, I'm speaking English. The kids don't know English. They would have had to teach them English first.
I don't know the average intelligence of an Iridian, but in the book, it talks about how he never has to repeat himself.
Rocky understands and remembers things perfectly. However, the first 2 weeks of school would have just been having to go through all of the vocabulary for the kids.
Right, but
for what though? They don't need to learn English. Why would he be teaching them English when he's on their planet? It would make more sense for him to just play their language, because at the end of the book, he's speaking their language.
Okay, I see your point. However, when they do it this way, no, because then, okay.
Actually, halfway through the book, he doesn't even use the computer that he made because he learns the language.
Understand? Yeah. He just can't mimic it.
He just can't make the sound. That's why he's on the synth.
That's a good point.
It was way cooler that way.
There is this is kind of a side point. I think you're right. Except they don't touch on it enough to establish that in the movie. Yeah. Which is what your biggest issue with the movie is, that they don't go in depth enough.
Yeah. They could have took out the whole part where he went to the ship, and they would have had time to tell about. Well, they do. They go over it because he creates a program, and he goes, Rocky, say the word for clock, and he's like, and it's tones, aka music, and it logs it into the computer, and it types out what he said.
Also, insufficiently, it's not music. It's a musical language.
Yeah,
it's very tonal.
It's a tonal speech.
It's not like he's playing piano. It's just, it's hard to describe. Like, if you know industrial music, that's not a drum. It's a sound, but it's music. That's kind of, they have a weird sound. They are able to make a lot of sounds, a lot of intricate sounds, like dolphins and whales and humans, like all put together in a language. The fact that they're both debating this thought-provoking movie, it is a thought-provoking.
It's movie. The same way that a car horn is like an E flat, right? It's you wouldn't play a car you wouldn't play a car horn for music, but it is a tone, right? And so their speech is very warbly tones of stuff. And that's how he's able to translate, because he has a program that hears the tones, creates it like, oh, that's an A sharp, and A sharp followed by a F minor followed by a D sharp means toilet. You know, like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's how it is.
Yeah. But it's also, man, it's hard to describe this without the musical vocabulary. It's not just like E sharp. It's also the texture. The texture can make a difference of the word.
Sure.
Like with dolphins, and orcas and whatnot. So it can be the same tone, but if you change, the vibration of it, it's a different word. And I think for that reason, that's how I'm understanding why it would be harder to mimic that than for them to learn it. But the in the movie, the tie-in for the last scene is he's teaching. The question he asks is about light speed to the Iridian kids, which they can't see light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first time we see him teaching, he's teaching
light speed.
No, he's teaching Earth kids sound waves, which you can't see sound, but
right.
it's two.
They were trying to be clever.
They were being clever,
but
and they did it on purpose.
Doesn't make
so I guess
sense.
Trying to be, it makes sense. It just
also
is, a rhyme.
Arid the planet, very dark. There's no light. There was no light.
Yeah, they didn't play with Arid very much. They didn't play with anything.
It was time. And let's be
honest. Where's the 4 hour?
We all get it. Okay, it's a book to a movie adaptation, and they skipped a bunch of details, and it's blah 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 blah. We can go on and on and on and on and on.
They didn't.
We're literally already 15 minutes over our thing, just because we could continue to keep talking about this.
What was the? Hold on. There was talk about completely tonally different when he's trying to find Rocky.
Yeah.
When he's going after and trying to find, trying to save Rocky, completely tonally different from the book.
Yeah.
The book, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you're like, we think he's in this direction, but I have to literally spin around.
That's another thing, bro. Because guess what? In the book, they already discovered that they brought the predator of their fuel onto the ship unprotected, and they lost every single bit of their fuel.
Yeah.
However, they weren't attached to Rocky's ship, and Rocky had fuel, so that was a big plot point. And so they had to clean out their entire ship with, mind you, the gas that the Chinese guy wanted to bring onto the ship, because that was his method of killing himself. So it was like this whole thing where they were like, they skipped it, and then guess what? Rocky, here's another thing that I hated. Rocky didn't make anything. He hardly made anything. Rocky in the entire book he was an engineer. He was making everything.
Rocky in the book is so awesome.
Way cooler than the Rocky in the movie.
Yeah.
And so Rocky's like, I can fix it. Let me have the containment thing that we have for the things. Yeah. And he makes the containment. They glossed over that. And so that's why it was so scary. That's why it was so scary when Grace realized that his fuel, also during that point where they lost all their fuel to begin with, they had to use the Beetles. They had to use one of the Beetles or two of the Beetles to make their ship move, because they lost all their fuel. They glossed over that whole part. Anyway.
Also, they glossed over the fact that they were called Beetles. Because
they totally missed that out. That
on
opportunity.
On the screen, it says Beetle, and it's spelled like the bug.
Yeah,
Beetle. So at the end, it's like, they're named that, but it's only really works if you read it.
Only correlation between the two is when they dropped the Beatles out of the ship, they started playing the Beatles. That was the only correlation.
Also, I will say that is one of the best needle drops I've ever seen in a movie.
It was great.
Phenomenal. For the direction they went in,
there were significant chunks They could have made this 2 whole movies. They could have made it Project. Could you could you imagine if this movie ended with a to be continued?
Like ending it right when he realizes that it's starting to.
It would have been wild.
People would be rioting.
It would have been so good. Anyway,
Maggie would have shot you.
She would have. So that was a huge chunk, right? And you're right. Him trying to find Rocky was again way more science. Way more science. Yeah. There was just way more science in the whole book, in the whole movie, or there should have been. Another thing that I forgot to mention: Rocky doesn't save Grace the way that he saves Grace in the movie.
Oh, okay.
That is backwards. It was 100% upside down. Rocky hits.
Remind me?
So the ship starts spinning, right? Because the fuel springs a leak, causing them to start to corkscrew. The centrifugal force presses Grace into the screen. He can't breathe. He's mechanically asphyxiating, which means he's being crushed to death. Rocky breaks out of his containment and hits the gyro thingy, mabopper, to slow their spin to save Grace, right? Rocky doesn't make it anywhere else. He gets out and immediately is like incapacitated after hitting the button. Grace,
that's right.
Grace comes back to and realizes he can smell pneumonia, which they never really got into. He can smell pneumonia. No. He's like, why am I smelling pneumonia? Looks over, Rocky's on the ground. Okay, he's like, I got to get Rocky to the thing, puts on his EVA gloves, picks Rocky up, which is really hard because they didn't go over this. Rocky weighs 800 pounds or something stupid like that.
Yeah, they did not bring
They didn't go over any of that.
Maggie, be quiet. It's funny. It's cute.
It's ammonia. What am I saying? Pneumonia?
You keep saying pneumonia?
Pneumonia. Ammonia. The gas, not the sickness.
Yeah.
He picks Rocky up, puts him in his little like containment area, and as he repressurizes his containment area, burns the crap out of the side of his body. And then he passes out. And then they're both
even more like things going on.
Way more suspenseful, right?
Yeah.
And then in the movie, they just wait for Rocky to come back to life, which is fine. In the book, he's like, I have to help Rocky somehow. And so he like creates a whole thing to like blast air through his little vent thing, and like black soot comes out, and then Rocky wakes up and he's like, what the heck were you doing, bro? You almost killed me. That was that was like tries
surgery. He tries to remove the black soot.
Yeah, he blows pressurized air through the vent on the top of Rocky. And almost almost kills him because the soot was like scabs over a wound. And Rocky explains that back to him. Almost kills him.
Okay. To be fair to the movie, I think that is a good if they're getting rid of all the other stuff, I think it's good to get rid of this, because I think it's almost too unbelievable that on top of him surviving this, like, where he's essentially on fire, and then like also surviving his mishap, there's less depth, but it's more like plausible that he survives one thing as opposed to surviving 2 things. Even though it's deeper, it adds to it plausibility. That's like you're cutting it in half with both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That being said, I think the book is so good. Like, I think that's a great part.
I would highly suggest
listening to the book.
I would highly suggest in this order: watching the movie and then reading the book, or listening to the book.
Yeah.
Because you'll 100%. Understand. You'll get it. Yeah. There's so much. It's like,
there's a lot more
if you read the book or if you watch the movie and then listen to the book, it's like getting DLC for a game. You're like, no freaking way. That's so freaking cool. All this stuff that the movie didn't actually go into. There was just so much that they had to leave out. And what if I watch the book? Do it.
I mean, reading is watching.
There's
watching
just
words.
so much that they left out, and I get it. I get why they left it out. It's still a good movie. I'm still rating. I'm getting to the rating of. Okay, go.
Hold on. I remembered one thing that
Yeah.
you would know how different the book, World War Z,
Yeah.
like the book compared to that movie.
It's so not
It's
close.
completely
It's
different.
so not close
Yeah.
that I have no problem with it.
It's so separate.
It's so separate that I don't even care. If it's like, I don't even know. I don't even have an accurate analogy for how bad it was off. It's like,
No, dude.
if you pulled the trigger of a shotgun and freaking baked beans came out, that's how different it was from. It's like,
Yeah.
totally not what happened.
I love this because, like freaking, I've said this before, but Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix was so astronomically gutted compared to the book.
I can see it.
Getting this is like a million times better. Like,
Sure.
it's not percentage wise. It's so much more accurate to the book.
Yeah.
Than most book to movie adaptations.
And I will say it again. I will say it again.
Exactly.
The movie is good. The book is better, and I hate. I 100% hate
You become that.
to be that person. Because growing up, I was never that person. I hated reading books. I never got into any kind of literature.
He said it.
I was like, the movie's better because I can watch
bud.
it. Yeah. But that was before Audible. Listen.
Well, that book's on tape forever, my guy.
I know, and let me tell you, I would go to bed listening to books on tape. I had a cassette player next to my bed. I would click one of those bad boys in. Look,
that's what I said when I first started my book, whole getting into books. I've always said I hate books, but I love stories.
I love stories,
and so
I have my entire life. I've loved stories. I just like listening to them. I don't like to read them.
Yes, he was an incredible actor.
So I'm going to rate this movie not based on, I'm not going to rate it against the book. Because if that were the case,
for the movie.
If it was rated against the book, it would not get a high remark. Okay. I'm going to rate this movie based on strictly how good of a movie it was.
Yeah.
And I think that this movie is like a 9.4.
Yeah. It's so good.
It is a very good movie.
Man,
If
the Astro phase when he's capturing it, phenomenal. Like one of the best cinematic shots in the last 10 years.
I told Maggie, or Maggie was like, "What was your favorite part of the movie?" And I was like, "I think my favorite part was the visuals."
Yeah.
Of when they had
no green screen.
They had
no green
so
screen
many
in this movie at all.
There were so many parts of this movie that, and it's the reason why you should try to see it in theaters if you can. It was so pretty. This movie was beautiful.
So good.
It was so good. And the fact that Rocky was not CGI and Rocky was a puppet and made by puppet.
There were some shots that were CGI, but
right. But for the most part, it was 6 people running a puppet, which is crazy. And so this movie, it's so good. It's a great movie.
It's so good. Yeah. I'm so glad that very good job of being able to separate it. Yeah. It is a phenomenally well-made movie.
It's a great movie.
Also, little Easter egg. I didn't realize until I looked up, I was reading fun facts. When they're going through the voices, I don't know which one. I think it's the scary voice. Is, what's his name? Ray Porter, the narrator from the book.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
also, that didn't happen in the book.
Not the scary voices in
none of the there was not a voice that came out of the computer. He had to read every single bit of it. That's why he learned the language.
I'm misremembering that because I thought for sure they had a voice.
Nope. He
Huh.
he had to literally
Darn.
he literally had like Grace by the end of the book knew how to speak Iridian or whatever it was
I knew
called.
that, or he knew how to interpret it.
Yep.
Because
Or knew how to understand.
It's hard to speak. It's like impossible to speak.
Dude.
I love Alan Rickman. All right,
If you're not 3 buttons deep, what are you doing? Also, fun fact: my wife and I share the same snapback size too. So,
interesting.
Yeah,
there you go.
Big heads all around.
Interesting.
We could share hats. That's about the only pair of clothing that we can share. Can't share shoes. That's for sure.
Probably not now.
Anyway, you have a beautiful, massive nog. Michael, what are you rating this movie?
Personal enjoyment was like, it was one of the best movie going experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
I saw this in standard, IMAX, and home. IMAX for the visuals was phenomenal. Actually, and for the audio, I think IMAX was the best. I recommend. I don't know if I can recommend this to everybody because literally some people don't know a gem when they're watching it.
Yeah,
they just can't enjoy sci-fi or whatever. I took a huge gamble by taking my parents to see it. I thought my dad would like it. Was really nervous about my mom because she does not like science fiction very much. She adores the movie.
Yeah. I will say,
I think she likes it more than my dad does.
To your point, Maggie doesn't like space movies, and she literally, she literally brought her Kindle with her just in case she got bored.
Just in case.
And she didn't pick it up one time. So, to your point, people who don't like the genre or even know about it, they are enjoying this movie, which says a lot about the movie.
That says a ton about the movie. So I'm gonna say, personal enjoyment 9.99 or 11 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. In a technical sense, I would say 9.5 because I think there are some missteps, but I'm just enjoying it too much to get too into it, or to take it down too much. Making decisions in sci-fi, the movie's sci-fi setting sounds like those around 50-50 of those ideas. Well, so it's science fiction versus taking place in space. This is science fiction because, like, it takes place in a science fiction setting, but in the book, it's way more science fiction because it goes into it.
Yeah. So it's a real. It's like. It's in reality, right? You're on Earth. Everything is Earth normal. Science and math and everything makes sense. And then they add in astrophage, which are a microorganism that's eating.
Fiction, yeah.
That's the fiction part. And so everything else, the laws of science are all present, except for they have to make stuff up for the astrophage part. So it is sci-fi. It's just not like Star Wars.
Star Wars does not take place in the future. Sorry.
It happens a long, long time ago.
Yeah, it's literally the first thing. Sorry.
Anyhow, I think I lowballed my as I was thinking about it. I think it's more of like a 9.8.
Really?
Yeah,
I think so.
I enjoy if I hadn't seen anything, like if I didn't know about this movie or this book, it's a good movie. It's really great.
I love that.
It is however, because I've read the book twice.
It's a 6.
If I was rating this movie against the book, we're talking like maybe
like 7,
maybe a 5. I'm talking like there are so many plot points that are in the book that are missed by the movie that I wish were in the movie because it was so good.
And I'm telling you, compared to other book to movie adaptations, this is like an 83%.
I believe
this is
you
one of the most
100%, dude. I just that's why
Yeah.
Maybe this should have been a TV show. I don't know, because they needed at least 4. They needed 6 seasons just to tell this story.
Oh man. Maggie, do you know? Are you familiar with the band Muse? Because if so, I need to send you something. And she's gonna cry, Justin. So I'm sorry.
If it was a spaceship,
I've got to send this to you.
And they go to outer space, I hated that usually.
Oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy that you guys enjoyed this. I love it.
Yeah, it was great.
I gotta find this.
I highly suggest anybody watching it. It's on Amazon Prime now, so you don't actually have to go to a movie theater to watch it.
Also, did you ever? I'm guessing. I'm gonna say you didn't. But did you tear up at all in the movie?
No.
All right, I didn't think so.
No.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I tear up whenever he saves. And this is like against. I understand all the other ones that I tear up. Against my intellectual ability, I don't know why I tear up whenever Rocky saves Grace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so proud of him
for
like being brave. I think that's what it is.
Sure.
Hold on, I gotta send this to you. Oof. Sorry, Justin. But yeah, great movie. Thank you everybody for being here.
Great movie. We have now.
We're past our time.
No, yeah, I didn't. I think I teared up listening to the book, to be honest.
Oh, that's great. Also, did you see what insufficiently said?
Tears of rage and inaccuracy.
Like,
yeah,
gripping your,
I was just
your seat like
I was Arthur fisting the entire time. I was just my fist down on my side, ready to just punch something. No, I'm just kidding. I really enjoyed it.
Great. Oh man, I love this.
I really enjoyed it.
Good.
The book's just better, and I hate to be that guy. I literally, it goes against everything that I believe in.
Full circle.
It goes against everything that I believe in, and now I don't want any book that I've ever read to be a movie adaptation. I don't want it. I don't want it. They're talking about making Dungeon Crawler Carl a movie / TV show, maybe, and I'm like, no, I don't even want you to do that. Don't do it. I don't.
Oh,
don't do it.
I'm starting to cry now. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, that's so funny.
So anyhow,
man, love it.
My Janae the other day told me that I should start doing book reviews also because I listen to so many audiobooks, and I was like, yeah. I'm not doing that.
Planning. I would love to play. I just can't do it Thursday. Got a church thing.
I just hate movies in general. I don't want to see another movie in my life. We're changing it from movies to books. I
would be down if we did like a movie a month.
Movie a month? I mean, I don't mind watching movies. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are stinkers.
Sorry.
A book
a month.
We can do books.
Yeah.
We need to pick
in a month because it's me and I.
Yeah. We just need to pick.
To actually make time.
We need to pick something that you're looking forward to reading because right now I don't think I have. I want you to read. Okay, we're gonna this will be a long episode unless anybody needs to leave. Does anybody need to leave? Mike, you good?
I got 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
All right. 10 minutes.
So I told you I started Helldivers, right? The book.
Yes.
It
sounds great.
Nothing to do with the game.
There wouldn't be much if you did a book about the game.
No.
So you're good.
These books are very small. They're very small and very short. So if you're looking for like a quick read, go for it. However, I wish my biggest complaint about the Helldiver series is because they're small, there's a bunch of books. And I wish that so there's even like there's Helldivers 1, and then there's like Helldivers 0.5 and Helldivers 0.0 or something like that. I skipped 0.0 and 0.5, went straight to 1,
okay.
And then I read 1.5 and then 2. All of those books, all 3 of those books, 2, 1.5, and 1 could have been one book. 3 and maybe 4 could have been one book. Anyway, it's a great story, and it really starts to get intense around book 2.
Gotcha.
So if you're looking for a good something to listen to while you've got time, and I think they're maybe 5 hours long. I'd have to look. It's not that long. So if you're looking for...
Yeah, that sounds great.
If you're looking for a quick one, it's a really great story. I think you'd really enjoy the setting of it all.
Yeah.
But if you want to pick the book, if you have any books that you're either about to listen to or get into, I'm almost done with the book that I'm in, and I can start a book whenever. Unless you want to jump into Helldivers, and then I'll...
Well, I was thinking, I wonder if I could get Helldivers done before the end of the month, so we could have we could talk about that.
I think you could get through it really quick.
Yeah,
I'll even re-listen to it just so that I'm fresh on.
Oh, sure.
On it.
Yeah.
I wish we could share Audible books. That'd be so sick.
I've got tons of credits, so we're good.
Send it.
Yeah.
Send that. All right.
I love it.
We're starting. We're starting books. If you
when we started this, Justin, I know we've reiterated this.
Who am I?
Who would have thought we would start reviewing books? Let alone movies.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's great.
Yeah. Well, anybody who wants to, you're welcome to read Helldivers or listen to it. The narrator, I will say this, some book narrators suck. And that's just the hard truth.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
The Helldivers book narrator is pretty good.
Insufficiently, you say that. I mean, I literally work full-time at a nonprofit. And I also, for a time, helped run a church. So you're not too
so
high. And a lot of my time
at the children's hospital.
Literally making sure people don't. I'm taking care of some mentally ill people, or trying to be a good friend for them. So, I mean, you're not wrong. Also, who's been kidnapped?
The Helldivers is by Nicholas Sansbury Smith.
I think I watched
the first book is an hour and 43 minutes. It's small.
That's tiny, yeah.
Wait, hold on. This might be No. That's hold on. I need to go to Sorry. Where's Helldivers 1? Here. Okay, first book is 7 hours, 17 minutes. If you read it at...
For Helldivers?
1.4 speed, which is what I listen to.
Oh, okay. Wait, I almost put in Helldivers as an app.
No. Anyway, it's a great book. It could be a one and done if you wanted it to be. However, the story gets really good if you keep going.
Very good.
What?
I'm still it's not as good as the book. That's so good. I love it. Which is there's nothing wrong with? What?
Which there's nothing wrong with. Okay.
Good Lord.
Listen, everybody.
Helldivers.
Yeah. Helldivers. That is it for today. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for hearing us rant about stuff that you might not even care about. But listen, I care about it. Okay. This is a new emotion for me. All right. We are breaching. You just watched new territory.
Yeah, you just listened to Justin realizing it has a new character.
Yeah,
not flaw, character.
The character development
trait.
Character trait. I just unlocked a new character tree, and it's freaking stupid. Okay, it's just dumb.
It's BS, and I don't want it, but I'm here.
I wasn't trying to put skill points into reading, but guess what?
I guess I'm multi-classing now, and I'm not a fan.
Stupid. All right. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Come back next Monday. It's going to be Labor Day. Labor Day.
Are we doing Labor Day?
I'll be here.
I can't remember. Sure.
If you're here, I'm here.
And yeah, vice versa.
Exactly. All right. Well, thanks again.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks for hanging out. We love you, and we mean it, okay? We don't just say it. We mean it.
Mean it.
Have a great rest of your week. I'm going to try to stream a couple times this week, but we will see you next time.